Yeah, bro. It's been a work in progress. Like all this stuff, like cameras are like extremely expensive. Like 1K for like one kind of good camera and shit like that. But yeah, hey, thank you for coming on, X-Men. I'm not sure if you want me to say your real name, but it's always like, bro, what does it stand for? Like, I'm like, I don't know. Like, let me just ask him. Let me be respectful.
All right, I appreciate you having me on the show too, man. This is fun. This is my first time doing like a podcast, so this is gonna be lit.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
You've always done your YouTube videos and that's all?
And I just started it like recently. Like the first week of the NFL season, this past season, yeah.
Yeah. What do you like to commentate on?
Everything. So I like sports. My hobbies is sports, battle rap, and like, I would say like current events.
Current events?
Yeah.
What do you think about current events? Like
any of them.
Like the Diddy thing.
Oh, it's but wow. See, this is the thing. It don't surprise me. Because when we was growing up, I caught the era when he was making them jokers on making the band walk to Philly to get a cheesesteak. So right then for me, that was like, yo, this ain't normal. Anybody that got to do that to make people do that to prove you want to be down with Bad Boy, that ain't normal. So for me, that was the first. I remember seeing that. I was young. I was probably like in 6th grade when that happened. 5th grade, yeah, young.
So it didn't surprise you, like whenever he got all them charges?
Nah, because it's like. And then he was on Drink Champs. He said, we party. In fact, I was like, what you talking about? He was like, come on, man. You know we party. Then they just showed an old video. They posted. I was dying laughing. I said, this, go ahead.
You think everybody's like in on it? Like they just act like they don't know? Like
they familiar with what goes on.
Because like, bro, they're just acting naive. Like they just, like whenever he commentated that, like everybody acts like what you just said, but do they really though?
Man, you know they know what's going on. Because... You know that was going on because even they just showed an old video of LeBron, him during the pandemic. They was on a video chat on Instagram Live. And LeBron was like, ain't no party like a Diddy party. And Diddy's like, yeah.
Bron even knows. It's a little liar.
Yeah, man. So I was like, man, you already know what time it is in that building.
Bron always be cutting it up. Like,
and you know it's the panic because bro had the like scuffy the beard. You could tell like this is what people were scared to go to their barbers.
Yeah.
So it's like I was like, oh, this is nasty work. This is resurfacing right now. Yeah. And then bro was so smiling, so ain't no part like a Diddy,
bro. No, and like the crazy thing though is that like, is that what it takes like to be famous? You know, like, you know how what's his name? Cat Williams was coming out with all this stuff like. I don't think he's bullshitting.
No, I don't think he is either because it hit home. He did that. People don't realize he did all that with no cussing. He didn't cuss nobody out. He didn't raise his voice. That was straight raw and how I've been feeling. Y'all need to hear this.
You're right. I was tempted to watch the whole show and I did. Like I was like, bro, why am I watching this? But the fact is that he was just spitting things that were true, like back and forth. Like you look at it. Like Kevin Hart came out of nowhere. Medea's idolized. Like Tyler Perry dresses up as a woman like all the damn time. Like,
and it seemed like you see it immediately. All them comedians feel like they had to respond the next day on their social medias. Everybody had to. He ain't lying, but if that's how he feel, everybody didn't say he lying. Nobody just like, well, if that's how he feel, you need to let it go. It's always let it go. Yeah. Nobody said he lying.
no one can like bring up the facts and say like, oh yo, like he's actually lying. Like
nobody didn't say that.
Nobody has facts because like you could see it and it's like, hey, like look at the timeline. It's been running and it just shows the true you. So I'm like, I don't know, Hollywood, or maybe it's just like the fact that you're so damn rich you can do anything. Like
exactly. Like
Diddy's kind of like I would say like Jay-Z type of.
Yeah,
like running things. So it's like
you can't even. It's more like a modern day sex trafficking Hitler. It's like yo, he on something. Like it's like everybody know what's going on, but they didn't sweep it under. They sweeping it under the rug because you know why? That money was coming in, and then people 9 times out of 10 people want to be a part of something. It's a lot of following. We want to be part of Bad Boy. I see the lifestyle you living. I want to be a part of it. Oh, so what you? Oh, I gotta sniff. Like they make you probably do some crazy stuff, but you looking at the limelight on the outside, looking in. You looking at what you want to be a part of.
That's crazy though. Like you'd be willing to do anything to be for fame, like it,
Or be in the in crowd, accept it
because yeah,
on
like
the scene.
I could see like you like when you want to come up, you're not really known. So like if you get invited into these things, did he calls you up and says like, hey, you got to do this, you got to do this.
And you ain't there. You coming from nothing. And the fact that you can have a conversation, you like, ain't gonna turn it back now.
Yeah.
I gotta do it.
Would you do it?
Nah, hell no. I'm on morals, man. There ain't enough money in the world to make you, because that's how
Make you turn.
Yeah, man. Just sort of take this up there, like. And I heard a wild story. They say you used to walk in. It'd be like, hey, nobody's off guards. Well, you take that however you want to take it. Nobody's off guard. Yeah, nobody's off a limit. Like, what kind of party is this?
Damn.
Yeah. Said like, ain't nobody off limits.
Nah, dude.
Exactly.
That's just too damn crazy, bro. Nah.
I'll let y'all fill in the blank. Yeah, that's what I was like.
Nah. But like to what you said, you know, we're always wanting to be a part of something, but I think that you keep your authenticity and you'll eventually rise up. You know, just stick true to what you are and who you are, because
stick with originality.
like honestly, like I can imagine, like if you didn't want to do those things, it took a toll on you later on. Like that's why you resort to drugs. That's why you resort to alcohol all the time, party. Like, is it really the life you want to live?
Like at the end of the day too, like what do you have to show for this? You got a bunch of Snapchat, Instagram memories. Oh, this one we was outside this day. We did this day. Did that gain you some money? So you glorifying notoriety that a lot of people seen you do what you did that day.
You had your party days, right?
Yes, sir. A lot of them.
How were they, and how'd you kind of like, what changed?
What changed is because I got to see that on the side that I'm on now, where I don't go outside and turn up no more. The fact that now I'm like, I can relax. It's like a sign of fresh air. So it's like when I go on Instagram or something on Twitter next day and see what's like people getting messed up for no reason, people getting drunk, can't control their liquor. So now I feel like on this side, it's like a sign of relief. Like, man, look what I used to be on. And look what these people still on. What curious me is like people with kids that still do that. So it's like, yeah, like you would put that before hanging out with your kid, developing this human being before you want to be on the scene, show people you still got it. And I've been turning up, I'm 30 now, so it's like I've been turning up since like 2011. We can go back further than that, but it's like 2011, so we in 2024. That's that's a lot of years of turning up, unlimited this, doing this, been in the section, day party.
Been in the section. You're right.
And what people that don't tell y'all this, that do a lot of these turning ups and being on the scenes, they have nothing to show for this.
But what then how did they get chains? How did they get the shoes? How did, you know, like, they're always a mirror head to toe, like,
which is cool. If you want to show everybody you got it, you the freshest on the scene, that's cool. I ain't nothing wrong with that. I know what it feel like. You know, I done lived that life, so it's like you want to do that, that's cool. But at some point, you have to find that acceptance in life. Like, what is this getting me? Like, this is not. And then what kills me too, a lot of people that be in relationships or married in the club, it's a lot of single energy going on. You got loud music, liquor, you got people that's flirting, walking up to you, grabbing you inappropriately. So why are you on the scene in this lifestyle if it's couples? If you're a couple, why would you want to be around all this temptation?
But don't you think like it's just fun for them to vibe?
Go have fun at your house. Pull up at the house. Throw a day party at the house. Why you got to go out on the scene? You want people to see you, and then just like, I don't like it for the women that like, girls be, oh, you go to a girl, oh, I'm taken. But it's like, why are you here then? Where your man then?
But it's, who do you see kind of is more at fault, the woman or the man though?
I blame the woman.
Really?
Yeah. For sure,
bro. But it could be both of them. You don't have a stand up guy, so
okay. But at the end of the day, if this the man you decide to be in the house with, deal with, constantly with, make a family with, you know what come with it. Now, if you don't rush whatever your situation is, that's on you. But if you know what this guy does, to stay around, you have to always be around. Like, why do you have to go out to the club and go find somebody better than him? Now I get it. Some guy, well, for one night, he got it on. Like a guy could be looking right to an average female, but it's like,
and to your point, it's like it's not crazy to think that women are outside, so they are gonna like someone else is gonna catch their eye. Like, there's a whole bunch of, like you said, single energy. So, but again, I also go back to like the man. Like, what's he doing for you? Like, I feel like we're so used to entertaining. We're entertaining relationships too. Yeah. To the point where like, who's married?
And a lot of women, they think they'll see what on social media, a couple live their lifestyle, think I gotta live that lifestyle. Well, this ain't how such and such do it. How many times you done heard women say that in this era? This ain't how Will and Jada going about it. Like, do you got Will and Jada money? Do you know what come with that Will and Jada lifestyle? You don't know what comes with what you're seeing. So it's like, why would you think, if they're not living right or they didn't got it right, I should be on that or we should be on that? Ain't nobody in here got #1 movies. Y'all got #1 hit record. Y'all know like Will was like the first MC ever to get a Grammy. So it's like, y'all on that type of time. So it's just like, for me, it makes it weird because like I hate that social media affects how people think they should be living their lives, and you shouldn't be thinking like that.
Absolutely. Like, we're so used to being superficial now. Like, if you can't post a traveling picture, you ain't got no clout. You ain't got no motion.
Yeah, you ain't doing nothing.
Like, it's crazy to me when in reality, like, you're actually struggling over here. Like, hey, that's okay. Post the pictures, post whatever you want, but really, like, what's gonna make you happy at the end? Like,
that's not your reality.
Like, we're not looking for fulfillment. So what are we looking to entertain other people then? Like,
they looking more of on some like, they want to be accepted. They want to show like the people that they don't even know, or some people that follows them, follow what they got going on. That, hey, this is what I'm on. That's cool. That's cool. I'm not downgrading none of that. But at some point, it's like you got to live your life regardless. Whether you hitting the record button on that gram, on that phone, you got to live your life regardless. You got to stick with what you want. I feel like whatever you destined to put your mind to, that's what you gotta be on. Who cares what I post on Instagram? Post me. This what I'm doing for me, working for myself. Post something like that.
But I think that in a balanced world, there has to be a little bit of everything. Like, all the time, like, you ain't gonna be able to convince some of the partiers. You're not gonna be able to convince anybody. Actually, people convince themselves. Yeah. People get to a point where like, oh shit, I'm 32 or 35. I have to turn my life around. No, and
it's never too late though. It's never too late.
Exactly, it's never too late. But look at the time we've lost. Look at the time we've entertained ourselves and really gotten nothing. Like, again, I mean, I'm not gonna be able to do anything for anyone, but if I can help someone, then I try to guide them. Because, I mean, party is not wrong. Like, I love a vibe. I love doing it on the weekends. But to the point where I'm not consumed by it. Like, that's not my personality. Like, I have to have flexibility in my schedule to, take care of my stuff and then go take care of, like, my entertaining stuff. Mm-hmm. Like, I got off social media because it's just so consuming, dude. Like,
what part of it is consuming for you, though?
Like, you like sports, right? Mm-hmm. Hey, I'm not down playing sports, but I'm gonna just say this: we idolize athletes. Okay, is that human being different than you? Yes, maybe in some ways. Maybe he's 6'4" and you're 5'8". But if you put yourself through a rigid workout schedule, if you have the consistency to be a better version of yourself, you can also get to some type of elite level in your own eyes. Like, if you could do 50 push-ups and you couldn't do 2 push-ups 2 years ago, you're already elite. Thanks. I'm just saying, like, my brother loves soccer, and again, not downplaying him, but he loves these athletes. Like the thing is that sometimes I feel like I can't understand. Like, I'll hear him out. I'll be like, oh yeah, man, he goes crazy, but like, bro, like, why aren't you trying to, like, be the faster guy or, like, trying to run, like, a 6-minute mile?
And I like that because I get it. But you got to look at it from, because I used to play basketball. So it's like, you're looking at it from a point like, dude, this dude is twice my size. And it's like what it is with athletes connecting with athletes. You'll see something in the game, you be like, yo, that remind me of me. It'll be something that you could connect to personally. You be like, yo, I like the way he goes about it this way. That's something that I like. Okay, I like that. It's that quick second attention where like, yo, I could take that and put that in my life.
I'm not saying it's bad, but wouldn't it be healthier to also kind of try to put yourself through a rigid type of schedule to also idolize yourself? And I don't think that's narcissistic in any type of way.
No, that's not. You right, because people, as much as we be investing in celebrity and their lifestyle, what they got going, and they never met us, we don't be doing that for us. Why we should know this much about our own selves? But we could tell you who the little baby favorite rapper is, but we don't know who our favorite rapper is. Exactly.
Like we could tell you the whole history of Tom Brady, but I don't even know what college he went to. Like, nor do I care.
Oh yeah, you like, yeah, I don't even tap in. Yeah.
No. Like,
ain't nothing wrong with that. It's more than like just sports. Yeah, they're watching somebody else throw for a bunch of touchdowns that I ain't gonna never meet. Yeah.
I'm gonna get some heat back. I know that.
Nah, you good. No, I see. Hey, you definitely. Hey, it's here at home. I get it. No, but I'm a fan of sports, so it's just like you see that. You see the athletes that are willing to go a mile to put themselves on the line. It's like, so it's like you see and then these guys' backgrounds, where they come from, what they had to overcome to be who they are.
Okay, now you made a good point. Why to watch them? Sure. Like, if that's the reason, like, trust me, like, David Goggins is not an athlete, but he be going hard. Mm-hmm. Kobe was one of the ones that could go out clubbing till 2 in the morning.
Like that, though.
3 in the morning, and then come back to practice in the morning. Like, you know, what I'm saying is that it should play more of an influence on the person on how they're going to live a lifestyle instead of idolizing a lifestyle.
Facts.
You get what I mean?
Yeah, but some people may use that as motivation too. Some people use it as they'll take that, something like the littlest thing they could take from an athlete and put it in their lives. You'll never know. One athlete, you may see like, man, hey, Allen Iverson may got a fucked up ankle. And I'm complaining about not going to work in the morning because my head hurt. Man, this man out here playing with broken ribs or something. I'm going to work in the morning.
Good point. Yeah.
I look at it like that too. So it's like you could look at them like, man, they doing the impossible sometimes.
Oh yeah.
So that should motivate
crazy
you.
Recovery time. Like I'm like broken ankles and stuff like that. I'm like, how are you back?
Man, I look at like one year like Adrian Peterson tore his ACL, blew his knee out. He needed like 3 yards to have the most yards rushing in NFL history the very next year. That should be motivation. And we complain about, oh, my shoulder hurting today. It's like, man, this man was out for like 6 months, blew his knee out, broke some more records, and you complain about doing your little 4-6 hour shift up the street, 10 minutes up the road, 15 minutes up the road.
Again, I'm not downplaying athletes either because I know they go crazy. Like, they get paid millions, but I can only imagine the type of pressure that they feel. Like, you look at like LeBron is a prime example. I think that he kind of why people watch basketball. Mm-hmm. You either hate him or you love him. Yeah. But either way you look in his way,
you know who he is.
Yeah, you know who he is. And he has so much pressure on him. Like, as old as he is still going crazy.
They scrutinize him every hour of the day.
Like, I can only imagine what that could feel like. Like, that pressure, you know, props to them too. What I'm saying that is, like, if it constantly consumes you, like, if you know the history of these people, but don't know yourself, what does that really say about you?
Thank you. Some people don't even know who was their grandma before they grandma now.
Exactly. Like,
right.
I'm not saying you're going to go change your life, right? But investing, because we learn about athletes through time. Mm-hmm. Like, as kids, like, just like you like, you know, you idolize certain athletes. Like, you watch them grow. But at the same time, you kind of lose yourself, like, investing time into them and not enough time to yourself.
You didn't live your own life.
I think in 70 years, there's 25,550 days. Just imagine that.
That's crazy.
The days are counting.
And what are you doing?
Again, I'm not hating. Like it's not.
Nah, that's right though. Because it makes people tap into like it just instincts just click in like, bro, what am I doing with my life?
To reality, like, dude, like I know that we watch news. Like you don't watch news because
It's depressing.
you don't watch news because they're gonna inform you about something. They're gonna impress you about something. They're gonna give you something drastic. They're gonna be like, oh my gosh, how the fuck did that happen? Like, oh my, they're gonna give you bad news. That's why you watch the news.
I can't. It's cringy.
You watch entertainment to get entertained. Like you're not gonna develop yourself through entertainment fully. Like obviously the inspiration part kicks in, and like it's good. You know, it's good that younger kids look up to athletes and be like, you know, I want to be like him. I want to be like Braun. I want to be like Tom Brady. I want to be whoever you idolize as a sports player. That's healthy. I love that for everybody. But when you're 40. No, that's
the right number. That's the right number too. He said, yeah. Talk to them jokers that's still there. Hey, that's my older cousin them age. That's why I said, nah, that's the right number. Go ahead. Cause some of them still ain't got they together. That's what I was like, yeah, go ahead, 40. Hit it right there. In the club, hit them with all. Look, listen to Sexy Red. Go ahead, all hit them with them haymakers. They need to hear it. This is an episode. Hey, they need to hear it on this one. This the one. Go ahead. Yeah, they old. Look, they still doing the twerk challenge on TikTok. Yeah, hit them with it. They 40 and bam, you hit it. Yeah, go ahead.
Nah. If the old heads want to listen to someone, listen to Charles White. Charles White, he's lived through it. Like I haven't lived through it. Obviously, like I'm still learning. But all I'm saying is like we're talking about superficial stuff like entertainment, dude. Like why do we idolize Louis Vuitton? Why do we idolize like all these brands?
It's glorified.
Like it's glorified. Why? Because they got to put Braun with a Louis Vuitton bag that's worth like $15,000 with a Louis Vuitton jacket that's probably worth like $30,000, and that's why you idolize it. Not because you like it, but because your favorite celebrity is wearing it.
Or I'm telling you, it's like more people want to be accepted. If I put on that Louis Vuitton, somebody's gonna look at me like this word. Somebody's gonna have high expectations. They expect high of me now that I got this on. And it's sad because you're reaching for something that, like, bro, it's okay. At the end of the day, you buying this high fashion shirt. What's next? Did you make some money off of it? Did they pay you to wear it? The people don't tell you that part.
Yeah.
You don't put so much money back in their pockets. You don't made a billionaire more rich. So it's like, what do you have to show for it?
And I understand it plays to the psyche, like on what you wear. Like you're more confident. Like people are gonna look at you different. I understand that totally. But there are also ways that you could style yourself and amplify your attitude too.
Facts.
But you don't gotta spend $1,000 or $2,000 on a pair of shoes.
If you got it, you got it. Though.
You know, the other day I was thinking, I was like, some guy, like, I watched a beautiful Rolls Royce, like, you know, drive by, like when I was at the gym. I was like, if I told someone I have an $100,000 Rolls Royce, and compared it to telling people I have a $100,000 piece of land, which one would they idolize more?
Yeah, Royce. They say, "Let me see a picture. What color?"
Yeah, they wouldn't care about the land. They're not gonna care that's gonna grow equity every year.
They gonna like, that's what's up.
Yeah,
they ain't gonna say how many acres.
No, nothing.
How did you get it? What do you put on? Where are you gonna put on the land? They ain't hitting you with none of that. They gonna, what color that car? What year? The model? What was the discount? How much did you put down? They gonna ask you them type of questions. They could care less about the land. It's like, yo, this land could probably change something. I could start my own business probably on this land. I could start this.
And you know, I like the way you look at it because it's like we're being isolated little by marketing, that we forget about collaboration. Like on that piece of land, 3 or 4 people could collaborate and hey, we have shares now. Like you have your share, I have my share. But then there's also, like, at least in my culture, like it's growing, it's getting there. But there's certain people that don't want to collaborate with me. Like there's no collaborate. I don't know. I mean, maybe they're not risk takers. I don't know.
I feel like our people too. Even my people too. It's more like somebody always wants to be that man. Everybody wants to be that one that did it. Well, this was my idea. y'all only eating because of me. If everybody would just bow down and just come together and be like, why we can't all flex? It look good when we all flex, not when one of us flex and all of us down. It looks good when we all up. And I hate to say people don't like that. We don't go about that approach in our community. We always want to be, well, I'm the one that got us out of this situation. I'm the one that put on. I'm the one that did this. And in reality, we should be extending our hands, reaching out and grabbing everybody. I mean, I tell my partners this all the time. It don't look good when one of us look fresh, it's 5 of us, and the rest of y'all just looking bummy. When we all look fresh, the whole team might try to come holler at us. People, oh dang, look at them 5. You know what I'm saying?
An entourage, like 5, 6 people, all of them clean, all of them like they look, you know, like high end and everything. Like that looks like much better. Like the energy is different too.
Dang,
like
everybody getting love,
and everybody like, even by themselves, feel the energy and fed by others. Like, you know,
them 5 people, look at them, everybody walking on, everybody to part, everybody together. Everybody a unit. It'll stand out to people. Wait a minute, them 5 people look like they all on the same accord. Ain't nobody hating on nobody. But when you got that one, you like, they're gonna talk to the one. Everybody else, they looking you up and down. What you got going? Like, it's that, yeah. Like, bro, like. He with y'all, like you get it that, but when y'all all shining, they don't even know where to start. They like, wait a minute, everybody, this can't be real. It'll throw people off. But it's like we have to extend as a community. We have to reach out and put everybody on, not just us. That's why you have to reach down and pull your people up, and just not. You may be the one that can do everything, but at some point you gotta bring everybody with you. When you bring everybody with you, you look better. You got an establishment. You got a kingdom. You ain't just a one-man army out here.
No, absolutely, and I think that we miss out on a lot by not trying to know people. Like, like I've met so many individuals that maybe I like judge them like superficially, but whenever I get to talk to them, I'm like, damn. Like, you could actually be my friend.
Yeah, you done drop some jewels on me.
Yeah. Like, they teach you knowledge. Like, all people from all walks of life, like, teach you something. When you watch that homeless person while you're driving through the street, you're grateful that you're in a car. Like, I don't know. It's just, like, about the mind framing that you have. Yeah. Like, it's like, how do you look at life, you know? So,
do you look at yourself as, like, somebody that want to work all the time for somebody and tell them how much you should be making? Or should you look at yourself like, this is how much I demand, because this is how much of what I am? You know,
but having a job is good though, because like I've seen people prosper with $40,000 to $60,000 a year. Like I don't think that's bad.
I know, but
we just misuse it.
Yeah, but I think a lot of touch on that too. The thing I don't like is that, why is it to say I can only make $60,000 from now? Why I can't make more than that? I mean, I'm still a human being, and it should be like, if you have a talent or something, you should be thinking of yourself. I have a talent to do something. Let me do something with my talent that'll make me come front to where I can make as a lot of money, as much as money as possible. You don't want to. I feel like you going with a company or working for somebody, they're putting you in a box. But this is how much you should make. Then when you come in there, I don't work for y'all a year. I'm here every day. I don't prove to y'all I can work. All right, well, we're going to give you a 50 cent. You right. We're going to give you a 75 cent rate, a dollar rate. Like, dang, this how much you think I am as a human being? I done gave you consistency after consistency, and I'm only worth $1 more what I'm making. So I feel like people get content with being in a box like that. You can't let nobody put you in a box of what you should be making for the rest of your life. We need to get on, more people need to get on what their talent is, like what they can feel they self strive in, whether it's whatever you can do, and then tap into that and figure out how that can make you some money. This era shows you can make money off your talent being whoever you are.
Yeah,
whether it's cooking, flipping tires, washing cars. People be going viral for everything by doing what they like. We got people that go viral for showing you people doing food check. The guy that do that do the food reviews. Bro. He gets paid. He's making money off telling y'all food is nasty. Yeah. Like, yo, it sucks. And when I came in there, they was trying to tighten up, and they saw me, and I said, no, cook how you was cooking. Yeah, we got people you got other people, their jobs tighten up for you, and you making money off that. So it's like, people got talent. Just tap into whatever it is and read videos. Watch videos, read books. Like, Google it. It's Google. Everything is Google. Everything you want to make money off of, you can Google it.
Yeah, and I love that, because learning your craft is also like feeling the struggle. It's all
Yeah.
part of the journey. Like maybe this person doesn't accept it, but then maybe in a year you blow up because you did become consistent. Like it, you know, that's a beautiful way for things to play out. You know, it should inspire other people to also strive for that. You know, but going back to the food guy, bro, they were firing him up because of his ball spot. Bro, I love how, like, I love that people can't take anything serious. Like one little thing, it's like
they going viral for it. They reposting it. They gonna put a twist on it. They gonna edit it, throw an AI on it. Man, it's like they doing whatever to make you like to screw you. But it's more like you gotta know what come with it, man. You know when people gonna post that ratchet stuff. I post ratchet stuff. You used to post ratchet stuff. You already
like
know
what?
Oh man, whatever you want. Like, man, listen. It used to be jokers when I worked at the hotel. They'll come in there drunk, done peed on themselves. Oh, you going viral tonight, baby? Like, it's like, like they come in there. Do you know where the bathroom at? They really, I'm like, yo, I'll be zooming in right up. Yeah, you going like, come on. Like I done seen joke. I done met so many celebrities, man. It's just like at the wrong time. Like
word,
man. I met Natalie Nunn. I never. I'll tell you.
Natalie, the baddies, yeah.
Oh my God. She came in there. She had a big security with her. One of the dudes from the show, the other Baddie Boys or whatever the guy show is.
Yeah.
One of them dudes. I didn't know who these people were.
Where were you?
This is when I was uptown.
Okay. Recently?
This was last year.
Really?
Yeah, when I worked at that hotel. I was uptown, bro. I'm in there chilling in the lobby. She coming there 4 in the morning. Oh my God. And just like, I'm like, and she's just loud, belligerent, banging on the desk like, yo, like, I need a towel. And I'm like, yo. So then I'm just like looking, I give her a look like, what the fuck are you on? And then she was like, this when I knew who she was. She was like, you don't have to look at me like that. Chris Shan didn't smack me that hard.
Oh, she told you that?
She said it in my face. So I looked at my boy D that worked at the front desk. I was like, yo, who is this? And then, cause I was like, I heard Chris Shan. I'm like, who is? And then he looked her up and it was like, it said Natalie. It was booked her in her room. I was like, Natalie Nunn. So now I Google her on YouTube, all things. Natalie Nunn gets into it with this. Natalie Nunn sweet. I'm like, oh, Natalie Nunn, Chris Shan. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, so they're not playing a character then. That's them.
Man, the alcohol coming out of her pores. Smelled like a drunk preteen at a house party. It was,
that's crazy.
It was like, shouldn't know what, man, she smelled like straight outside. Lit backwoods and Terramano. She smelled like De Leon in a Wiz Khalifa concert. It was bad. I'm like, yo, this is now. But one of the titties popping out. I'm like, yo, yeah.
Oh my
Whoever
God.
this is what the camera wrote with. The camera's not on.
The camera's not on?
Nah, this was too good to be real. Like, I'm like, yo, this is not. Yeah, I'm like, I didn't know who she was.
Yeah.
But then when she said Christian that smacked that hard, we Googled her. I was like, who is this? He looked around. I Googled her. I was like, oh, this makes sense. The show didn't end from there. She goes upstairs. She calls us like 5 times. Oh my God, can y'all bring toothbrush and toothpaste up here? We're like, we don't do room service. Well, so you're really not gonna bring it? Like, what the fuck? Like, she yelled. So it was just like, we hung up on her.
You think she's just kind of like that privilege, or she was just drunk?
She need to go to rehab. I don't care what you like. You on 4 in the morning creeping, demon time, can't control your liquor, harassing the workers. You're on demon. That's a sign for help. That ain't. Yeah.
You know, whenever it goes out of like the respect part, like, you know, that's kind of like, yo, like, take it easy. Like,
this is past. It look like you on this all the time.
Oh,
so
man.
yeah, that's a sign for help. That and then I looked at her. Hey, I'm like, yo, you this old? I'm like, with kids? No. This don't make. That's a sign of help, bro.
But I think they're just trying to play the character. Like,
ain't no cameras in there, man. We ain't got nothing rolling. We ain't got no film crew. Come on.
But like, she's got to like live the lifestyle though. Like, if not, people wouldn't look at her. Like, people love the drama. I know that if I watch that show, like, I'm expecting a fight, you know?
It's a time and place for that too, though. You're right. But at 4 in the morning at work, man, we was trying to have man, I've been here since 9 o'clock at night, and you at 4, man, come on, the shift in at 7, you still, how are you turned up right now? Everybody, like, the club is like, come on. Everybody know the club in about 2 o'clock in North Carolina, so it's like, you 2 hours after they done let out, and you on demon.
People want to party after 2, like Charlotte closes too damn early.
That's when the demons come out.
And you know they have the underground like parties and stuff like where you have to tell like, oh, I know Bobby type of like text.
I got 50 for you right
yeah,
here.
Yeah, I got 50 for you. Like,
man.
Like I've gone, I've seen those or I've witnessed those, and it's like, hey, like whenever you're at the garage door. Say that you know Ricky or something like that. I'm like, oh man, like I don't even.
Be ugly.
No, I
who?
wouldn't.
Who? They hear you over the music. You be like, what the? Fuck? They gonna set me up.
Yeah, be like, where the fuck am I?
Hit you with Ricky.
No, it's crazy the things that go on in nightlife and
man,
and it's just like I'm like, damn, like people really be into
you
it.
ever follow the Charlotte Lit page?
Oh yeah,
man, come on now. Them streets look, bro. Every Friday night I tune into the show. It's a show at this point. You know what time it is. I wake up 3 o'clock on purpose on that just to check Charlotte for every night in the middle of the weekend midnight. I wake up 4 in the morning on purpose just to tune in.
Yeah, Charlotte went crazy. Like they got so many followers because, bro, you be seeing like the most random fights. Like,
man, listen.
But it gets violent though, like
it be to the ceiling every night.
That's what I'm like, yo. Like, if we could just throw punches around, you know, like
yeah, them that era gone.
But not have casualties, like that's just too crazy.
Yeah,
like cars into QT and type of stuff. Like
the security guards point blank range is shooting at the woman car driving by in the QT. Like, bro. Yeah, and it's like, yo. Working uptown, I done seen all that times 10. You done seen my grand, bro. All that go down. I done seen it live. I remember, man. I got so many stories of being uptown and just everything go left for no reason.
What else?
One time we had a lady at the hotel. It's my word at Spring Hill, right across the street from Spectrum Center. Don't ever go. It go down at that hotel.
Really?
Man, it's to the ceiling. So the lady came. It was a dude. You know, I work valet, so I work third shift. So I see all I call them drunk demons.
What? So your third shift on the weekends?
They used to throw me in the fire. I work every day, Sunday through Thursday. Friday, Saturday, I got to the point. Nah, I'm getting up out of here. Y'all got it.
Hey, you seen too
much? Because I used to see
shit.
too much of it. But it used to be some week. This weekend, they brought me back. I haven't worked a weekend in months. So they was like, you want to work this weekend? I'm like, yeah, I'll give y'all that one. I ain't doing Friday though. I'll give you a Saturday. But and knowing, hey, it goes down on. I don't know why I picked the worst day. Saturday night.
You gotta pray on Friday and like get prepped for Saturday.
Listen, Saturday, it's like the law don't exist uptown. Right? Like, yo. So it was a dude. So I was at the front. He pulled me to the side. You get these jokers. He staying in the hotel. Older man, probably look like late 60s. He was like, yeah, I got this little thing. I'm coming through tonight. If you see her walk in, don't say that. I said, yo, I ain't got nothing to do with what you got going on. But I know who to look out for tonight if something do go bad. Like, I know to be aware when you around. If you walking around, yeah. People used to come to me like I'm on some bodyguard. I'm like, bro, I ain't taking a bullet for this hotel. That's I don't know why you think you have to stop and tell me, like, notify me that, but all right. I know if you around, you on demon time. The way to give me the heads up. Yeah. And he gave me that look like, yeah, I ain't taking no for an answer tonight. Exactly. He had that look in his eye. I was like, yo, he was sick demon.
Hey, chill.
He ain't nutting me like that Viagra just kicked in 20 minutes ago. It's yeah. Well, yeah, his energy just I'm like, oh, it's to the, whatever I'm glad, I'm aware. So,
damn.
Probably like an hour later, he come back. It's his Hispanic, lady looked like she was homeless. Homeless, all that.
That was his little thing?
Man, whatever he had going on. Definitely we got a lot of that going on uptown, a lot of that sexual, all that going on.
But like obviously you're not gonna care, right? But the hotels don't limit that, right?
How you gonna stop it? This man done paid $300 a night to stay here. He can bring whoever he wanna bring. He got a key to come in here. What you gonna say? Hey, you done paid $300. You can't come in here with her. Like, you can't. They got your money. They got your card on file.
You're
whatever
right.
you want to, however you want to play it. Yeah. So He walk in, he grab. Clearly, she look homeless. I done seen jokers do this all the time. Pick up women from the street, up to go right around the corner. Hey, you want to come to my room? Stand up here. Yeah,
bro. That's why these diseases are rampant because like
at a rapid rate. We beating Atlanta.
we be.
We beat ATA.
Oh my gosh! No.
We beating the A.
You know this whole thing is new to me because bro, I limit myself to 3.
Man, you had 2 condoms on.
Yeah.
You ain't playing.
To 3 a.m. I mean, not 2. No, hell no.
2 condoms on. He ain't playing these. He ain't playing. But man, so the Joker, he come in, he like the way he walking, like, yeah, I got me one. He had that confidence walking back in the lobby. I was just like, so like an hour later, man, it's the funny. He come, I'm like in the lobby, cool and dozing off, probably half asleep, watching the YouTube, doing whatever I was doing.
Yeah.
He come in there, yo, I just called the police. Y'all gotta do something. I'm like, what you got? I'm like, no, I ain't about to call nobody on this cell phone, but what you got? When you go downstairs, tell them to call it from they work from the hotel phone. That girl you saw me with, bro, she done pulled out a knife with me in the room. I'm like, yo, I'm laughing. I don't even feel sorry for her. I laugh. I'm like, yo, for real. It tickled me. So he pacing. He was like, yo, she pulled a knife on me. I didn't know. I said, that's what you get. I said, you probably got her at a low, cheaper rate. That's what you get. You got her at a cheaper rate. You got some cheap results. I ain't feel sorry. Man, you know what Tommy, I don't even, man, we throw you, man, that thing on fire, you jump in it, why am I on fire? Like, I'm one of them people. Yeah, like, I don't be feeling sorry for my people when they do on that type of time. Exactly. Like, bro, I know what you on.
That's
so
crazy.
Y'all gotta call the cops. They call the cops. This is the funniest thing ever. So they call the cops.
What time was it? Like 4 in the morning now?
4 in the morning.
Oh my God.
It's like 4 in the morning, demon time. So I call them drunk demons. Nothing from 11 to 7, man. I used to see it.
DD.
I used to see everybody. I just say, it gets worse. So the police come. They go up to the room. The lady, like, apparently, like, they got her to calm down. And then the cop, when she come down, bro, it was like a scary movie. She looked like one of the movies from Scary. She had the all white sleep gown. She had the curly ears covering her face. You couldn't see her. And when she walked by me, she did one of these, like, I'm like, oh, what the? Because cops had got her out. And I said, yo, what happened? I pulled one of the cops to the side, because I see them all the time.
Yeah.
What happened? Man, it was going to be bloody in there. I was like, what y'all talking about? It was going to be bloody. He said, I just know she kept walking forward with us with the knife pointed up and talking about like that and pointing to her mouth. He's like, man, we was about to shoot her in her face. We didn't know what she had going on. I was like, yo, for real. He was like, she lucky. He's like, yeah, y'all about to be like pulling a dead body out of here. He said she just kept walking to them with the knife pointed up and pointing to her mouth. And he was basically saying, like, we about to light her up. We don't know what you got going on.
What happened to old dude?
He was just in there downstairs shaking, terrified. I wasn't feeling sorry for him at all. That's
He's
what
like, he's gonna do it again.
You want to play with the city, that's what you got. You want to get it at a cheap rate, that's what comes with it, getting it at a cheap rate.
Bro, no wonder that these stats going up in Charlotte.
Exactly. Jokers coming outside and playing ball and they getting bit. Yeah.
Damn.
I seen that, man. I done seen it all. And I seen one like, oh man, I gotta tell you another one. Conclave. This is where like the bros, like all the Q dolls come together in college, like the bros that done crossed from different fraternities. So these jokers coming from everywhere. New York, Atlanta, DC, everywhere. You got bros from California. So they do this thing every, I want to say 2 to 3, 4 years, conclave, where they all meet up in a city. And hey, some of them still think they in college. Yeah.
Oh, so these are older guys.
Yes, sir. Some of them young, some of them just crossed. Some of them, it's the age variety, because the frat is so big. It's a nice fraternity.
Yeah.
Some guys are in it for the right reason. Some guys are not. Man, I've met a couple of guys that wasn't in it for the right reasons.
But if you're in it though, like, and you come down, like, aren't you gonna?
I mean,
isn't stuff gonna go down?
I mean, I look at it like this. Some guys are in it like, I'll give you a scenario. Some guys do it like, my dad was a Q growing up, so okay. I'm trying to keep the legacy. Some guys may do it like, man, they told me you get a lot of bitches if you do this. So you got some guys that's chasing that. Man, they say a lot of people show you support if you do this. You got some guys do that. You got a lot of people, or you got, that's what I'm saying. It's like, it depends on what whoever the guy is trying to cross over and process in, and whatever their goals in. Some guys want to do it for the unity, the brotherhood, the camaraderie, to meet other people to have to elevate their life and longevity of brotherhood. Some people, that's what I'm saying. Depending on, some people do it. I just want the notoriety and the hoes. Yeah. Like I done met all of them. I done met all kind of them. So yeah, I done met them all. So that's why exactly. I ain't even gonna lie to you. And I went to HBCU and I seen like a couple of jokers I knew like cross, and I see what they was on. I had one dude. Man, he was like Nick Cannon off Love. It was like Love Don't Cost a Thing. This dude was in my class, nerd, had dreads, nerd, cool with everybody. He was like a nerdy dude, knew all the answers. Man, he crossed, he cut his dreads off. What's good, bro? I'm like, what the F through me? I'm like, yo, you ain't never been on this. It was like Love Don't Cost a Thing. I seen it. So I didn't see it. Like, you get people, some guys don't have friends coming, they don't have friends where they from. So they'll do that just to have, it's a mixture.
I get it.
Whatever going on in their lives to make them do it. But that's what I'm saying. It's a good and a bad. But man, that weekend conclave, this was like last year or 2 years ago.
Where were you still valet?
Yes, sir. This one, I'm assistant manager too. I was a different one. Man, it was to the ceiling where them jokers was paying. Them women, and the women were coming up to me just telling me everything, man.
What you mean, like paying? Like, so these
for some service.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'm here for the weekend. This what we on. How many of y'all is it? 4 of y'all? Let's get it. Yeah. I done seen that. And
so these girls are also flying out from like everywhere.
It's girls. So girls get caught up into, oh, I know what y'all on. Y'all supposed to be the nasty dog. Or we know y'all. I'm telling you. Listen, I'm telling you. The girls, that's why I don't be trusting these. They go for everything. They'll go for what they've been hearing about, bro. Also, this what y'all do to women. So, me and my friend, I done seen it all with the girls. Yeah, they hire. You can tell that some of them getting wet and they pants ready to go.
Oh my,
bro, it's been
but are these girls like look good? Don't look good?
Man, they don't be caring. You got a vagina, right? Let's get to it. Some of them, you got a vagina, right? And I eat it out. That's what they known for. Not all of them, but I mean, shit, 85% of them. So it's like, it gets bad, man. But one of the girls, man, she come up to me. She said, she had like 3 of her girls. The woman is pregnant. And she's like,
one of them or all of them?
The lady that goes, she's pregnant. Clearly like 6 months of showing pregnancy.
Oh,
she like this with it. Yeah, like holding her stomach as she walking up.
Bro.
So they done got him to the room or whatever.
Feed the baby.
So this is the
oh my gosh, no.
I done seen it. Man, I got some stories for you. I'm telling you. Hey, this gonna be the most lit one. I'm telling y'all. This is the most lit, most viewed. I got stories for you for days, dog.
That is.
So she pulls me to the side. She says, yo. I'm like, Grant, these people be coming up to me. I don't be wanting to hear these people problems. They'll walk in, I'll see it, and I put 2 and 2 together, and I'm not about to be the one. Hey, this don't look right. Come on, man. Like, I'm not there. Yeah. Y'all grown. Y'all older. Some of y'all old enough to be my dad and my mom. Yeah. Exactly. I'm looking at y'all. So it's like, she was like, yo, my friend's up there chilling. So I was like, okay, why you ain't up there? Well, they got, I got a little one on the way and everything. And she said, one of them talking about some for $100. I was like, $100 for what? She said, what you think? I was like, yo. Yeah. I was like, why you pregnant? She was like, that's why I got up and just left. I let my friends stay in there and deal with that.
What, she was just chilling downstairs?
In the lobby for like 2 more hours. Then her friends came down, undressing their dress and rearranging their makeup. So exactly. And then it's the funny part. The funny part is, so she was talking to one of the guys that was going back and forth there. It was like one of his rooms, or I guess he was part of the tag along. Lord knows how many dudes was up there. But I guess he was part of it. He pulls me to the side and say, hey man, I don't even ask this man nothing. He just see this woman talking to me. He's not in the range of even knowing what we talking about.
Oh.
He comes up to me after she done talking. Hey man, we was just trying to make sure she good for the night because she pregnant. I was like, what you talking about? He was like, we just making sure she's straight, man. She a pregnant woman out here, and we gotta make sure she good. I said, bro, what the hell you got? What they got to do with anything? Yeah, exactly.
They come to you for damage control.
People be telling, I'm like, bro, I'm not no baby counselor. What do you want me? That's how I knew they was on demon. She done already told me what you on. And then why are you coming down here telling me we just trying to make sure she's safe? She don't need to be walking around the street with a kid pregnant. Like, yo, this is nasty.
Yo, that is so.
People be telling on themselves.
No, bro. You could have so much coverage. Like just come in here with a hidden camera, a little mic'd up. Like, say it again.
Facts. Man, you see the videos? I got jokers on camera. Homeless men that walked in front of me. They done peed on themselves. You know, I'm trying to get to Chicago, bro.
Man.
I'm like, go ahead, bro. It's sometimes some of them they so high up they don't even know I'm right there, just regular with the phone like this. Go ahead. It was one lady, man. She was so drunk one time. She got mad at me because we didn't book her lift for her. We don't know where this woman come. My boy Luke, he recorded the whole thing for like 10 minutes.
Just randomly came up from the street, or she was a hotel?
Midday, Sunday. She wasn't even staying at the hotel. She was like, I'm drunk. I need to get back home. I was like, all right, your phone work, right? And she was like, yeah. Go on that phone and get to work. Like, I'm not, you're grown. Like, this woman, she's my mom age. I'm talking 50s, 60s. And you that drunk, you can't control yourself. How you fall in the hotel drunk, but you don't know how to fall on your phone and get up out of here. Then she was like, oh, you being mean to me. Yeah, you right, I am. Like, you're grown, bro. Like, why are you? And then she was just staring at me. And my boy, they laughed. I'll show you that video, man. It's fun. I gotta find it, but it was like hilarious. It went viral on his page and all that, man. It was hilarious. It was like, yo, it was.
You know, I didn't know Charlotte was on this type of time, or I had not been exposed to it. But it's just like,
how long you been in the city?
What, 15 plus years? Like,
so where you originally come from? Didn't come to Charlotte.
Well, I mean, I used to live in Virginia. I know we were settlers.
Oh, chill out.
Hey! I came from Mexico.
That make your journey even better though. Y'all literally, y'all had to get to it and straight immediately.
Yeah, exactly.
You had to get to it. It ain't no playing. It wasn't no playing. Meaning you took it wasn't like for real.
You used to live in a trailer, and like Charlotte just seemed like, I guess we just deemed it better than anywhere else. So it's like, okay, like, you know, fuck it. So,
yeah.
But I have never, like, I know like crazy stuff goes down. Again, like I've been exposed to these like parties after 3 a.m. that go on till 7 a.m.
Take a shot.
Oh, go crazy. Crazy.
You gotta take a shot.
But I have never been like on that time. Like, you know, what the fuck am I gonna be doing at 4 a.m. at a hotel? Like, obviously people get stabbed at that time. Like,
man,
no
arguments, infidelities. Jokers done pulled up. Hey, my wife Keisha in there. I'm like, yo, who are you? And then I'll pull my, like, the people that work up front. I'm like, yo, who is Keisha? They were like, yeah, don't confirm it, but it is a Keisha that's standing. they be dead on point. Be like, yeah, it is a Keisha that's standing, but don't confirm or deny with him. I'll be like, okay. Like, the front desk people don't pull me to the side. Like, yeah, that person he's looking for is definitely in here. Yeah. And they be pinpoint. It was like, yeah, she probably did valet it because I seen a car in the parking deck. Like, yeah. And imagine I'm looking like, oh my God. Like, I gotta keep it. I can't be like, I can't even do that. I gotta keep a straight face. Like, I don't know what's going on.
It ain't cheaper to keep her.
Man, these jokers be dead on it. Her little Honda, 2008, on the second deck, parked in row C. I be like, yo. I'll look down, I'm like, damn. Cause look, the name got the key on the tab. I'll be looking at the key, I'm like, damn, this nigga, he ain't lying. He ain't lying. He on it. And some of these jokers, they'll park their car right beside it. It'll be a free parking right there. They'll park their car right beside it. I know she here. And I can't be like, you know what? She is. I can't do that. Yeah. But I'm over there just, imagine how straight face I gotta look.
Charlotte has a whole nother side to it I had never known. I'm like, oh my, you know, they always put out these stats on like, you know, all this shit going down, you know, diseases everywhere. Yeah. Like, I'm just like, bro, like, you're gonna find it if you go look for it.
Yeah, like, whatever you, I always tell people, the city gonna match whatever energy you think you own. I'll tell people that, listen, you don't make it 30 years in this city not knowing what is going on. Whatever you think you got, you want to go on, oh, we gonna match it for sure.
And you know,
good, bad, evil.
Charlotte has become such a hub, like, for all the surroundings that, like, it's surprising to hear, but it's not surprising.
And look how wild it is, and the epicenter is not. It's around, but it ain't what the epicenter was. I don't think. Was you here when the epicenter was the epicenter?
Oh yeah, like everything it used to be packed, and then they like foreclosed or went bankrupt or something like that, and now they're trying to like market it as like something lit again. But
Yeah,
I don't think they could revive
Travis
it.
will like, you come here, this is what you're gonna see. Like, no, it ain't the same, man. CIAA weekend.
Oh yeah, Epicenter used to go crazy on the rooftop. Like, oh my
I'm
gosh.
gonna tell you. All right, so CI used to be lit. I went to a CI school. So my first 2 years at Livingstone, the college I went to, we won it. Like my freshman and sophomore year. So it was like to the ceiling. So it was just like, imagine we winning it. And then it was like so much to do in the weekend, man. It was like day parties. The day parties used to be lit. I remember we got into a 30 and up day party. I'm like 20. And it was like, they let us in. They was like, nah, y'all looking so fresh. We gotta let y'all in. That was the first time I wear some slacks and like a turtleneck to the club.
Oh damn!
Man, we was dressed up. I ain't never like wanted to dress like that for the club. It was like, it's 30 and up, but they looked at it and said, man, we know y'all ain't old enough, but y'all so fresh, we let y'all in.
Oh,
Like, yeah. So that's why we saying like everybody got to shine. Everybody shining. We all get that bypass right there.
Look out, youngins! Like being fresh will get you in.
Yeah, be like, look all the part. Don't have somebody lacking them. He could, bro. This man knew he wasn't even 21. He said, I know. He laughed at us. He said, I know y'all ain't 21. Laughing. He lay like, yo, I know they ain't 21. On the walker, he ain't even check our IDs. And he like, I'm like, and we just like, he said, man, you know what? He said, y'all look like some mature fellas. Come on in, y'all is dressed apart. Damn. He ain't even check our IDs.
How was that weekend then?
Man, to the sit. Oh man, it was epic. Like from the queue, like, so I don't even know where to start. And it's like I done been to so many CIAAs.
I've never been to one.
Man, it was like Freaknik for us, for like in North Carolina.
It was what?
You ever heard of Freaknik in Atlanta?
No idea.
I'll break that down.
Yeah, please.
Like, but yeah, it was like our Freaknik because it was just like, man, I went the first time I went like middle school. My dad took me. I got to see Rick Ross perform, Jim Jones, Bow Wow, and Genuine.
Oh, I could imagine. Like,
this was at the convention center. I got to see all them perform for free. I remember my dad picked me up from school early, like an hour early before school. Took us home, let us get out, throw our shit on, and then we doggone. He drove us right to the convention center, and we was just outside. Like, Dad's like, y'all do it. Like, I mean, like, it was like I was still like grown, cause like my dad. One thing I love about my dad, he always threw us in the fire as far as like communicating with people.
Okay. That's why he's so good at it.
Yeah, he always throw us like. He always just leave us places and like, you just gotta blossom on your own. Yeah, you gotta like know how to network on your own. He always did it. My dad used to drop me and my brother off at football games on Friday nights. When football was big down here, he used to drop us off at different high schools and be like, call me when it's over. So that's how I learned how to eventually, you gotta start talking to people after a while.
Yeah, start losing fear of it.
Yeah, you got it. My dad, I appreciate my dad for always used to just throw me in the fire like that as a child. So CIAA, man, I'm like in 8th grade.
That's good if you know kind of like where you're headed. Like if if you're not just gonna like go out there and get blasted and not know where you're at, then that's good, right?
We Google map everywhere. We Google map everywhere. We gotta see the back door, the house, all that. If somebody want to come this way, you always gotta be aware of where you like about to go, Airbnbs and all that. But yeah, man. So he had us on the scene, CIAA. That was middle school, and then when I got to college and going to a CIAA school, it was more lit because it's like we going to the convention center again, but this time it's like way more girls around. We had girls with us going into the convention, so it's like, and then them girls, they go to us. They went to our rival school. They went John C. Smith. So and we rivals. So it's like, and they was on the dancing team. So it's like they knew where some plays was at after the convention center. We was at the convention center mobbing, chilling, smoking, drinking. Then like later on that night, went back to a couple of the homie cribs and we like dressed, like rearranged our clothes and all that, pre-gaming. Got the girls still with us, and then we ended up going to this Q-Doll party. Then at the Q-Doll party, it got nasty there. I was doing some Q-Doll stuff myself.
Well, what is that?
Oh, so like they threw like a party at a little club. So basically like there now like CIAA weekend, you'll get like former like college people always throwing parties or like alumni day or day party. Coming to this day party, we having this. You get different like HBCUs within that or CIAA, they may throw their own little party.
Like they're hosting it.
Yeah, hosting it as well. So like I don't know which Q dolls were, but they was like pull up. I forgot who told us to pull up. It was like 12 years ago. So they told us to pull up. We pull up, man. It was like unlimited women, man. It was just like it was like at an arcade bar, But it was like more girls than dudes. And then we got there early. It was time of the night, man. It was just epic, man. CIW, it was like the time where everybody was just outside on bullshit.
It isn't the same no more, right? CIAA?
They moved it to Baltimore.
Oh, okay. No wonder.
Right,
Because you used to hear about that a lot, like them coming down here and throwing parties everywhere, but I didn't know they moved it.
I've been to Baltimore. Don't ever go up there. Don't ever go up there.
I can't even last here. The fuck am I go down there?
Don't go there. Man, listen.
I don't even know that shit that goes down in Atlanta.
Oh my god, man! Listen, Baltimore, Atlanta. Hey, Atlanta. I ain't been to Atlanta, but I've been to Georgia. I just was in Georgia last month for the D2 tournament for basketball. Mm-hmm. It was lit. It was a school called North Georgia. Nice. It was big for a D2 school. It was huge. Dang. Nice gym, all that. It was fun, man. But Baltimore, don't go there, man. You don't want to go there.
You don't want to go.
Yo, when you go drive down that street, it's no street lights on. Now I'll leave it at that. There's no street lights on when you going down like these neighborhoods. So that should tell you. Then you got people that's peeking their head around the back, like the back abandoned like apartments and all that. Exactly. I've been in Baltimore, bro. I've been there twice. I'm like, yo, I've been in the daytime. First time I went was when I was in Bridge for college. We was at the museum. We got to go to the museum. That was daytime, 12 o'clock Baltimore. So it wasn't nobody outside. Then when I went again, my stepbrother used to play for University of Maryland. Mm-hmm. So he's like, we're going to Baltimore. I'm like, bro, I don't want to go there. I watched The Wire growing up. I don't want to go there. Like, it just, man. And we went at nighttime, went to some hookah lounge. I didn't even get out the car. Driving down the streets of Baltimore to get to the hookah lounge, it's dark. It's no street lights on. You just see banded up buildings. People peeping their head around the bando. Yeah, wood doors, like out the window, looking around to see what car it is. I'm like, nah, I'm not getting out of the car.
That's crazy.
I'm always aware of my surroundings.
So Charlotte, the safe space.
I can only imagine.
The safe space.
Man, and then you can't, and I went to college with people from Baltimore, so it's like to see their energy, what they own, or why always they looking around while people think that you get it. You'll never know what people own till you actually been there. And that's why I think a lot of people, we may misperceive people. Why he on this type of time? But I've been to Baltimore, met Baltimore people, and they always like, they got a twitch, they looking around, make sure like everything is always steady and up to par. But I've been in Baltimore, you look around like, yeah, it can go down out here anytime.
Damn, yeah.
And I ain't get it. Like, I've been to Chicago, and now I see why all these jokers is killing up there. It ain't nothing. I remember the first time I went to this second time I went to Chicago.
How old were you?
21, 22.
Yeah.
We was on spring break from college. My boy Henry, they was like, I'm gonna spend 2 weeks with him on our spring break in Chicago. I had family out there too, so I was good. Man, he was like, you want to go to my old hood? Whenever somebody tell you that and you go on trip, I always say no. It's nothing good going on in somebody's old hood. don't I don't know why black people, we always want to take people to where the gutterest part where we used to came from and show everybody, yeah, this I don't know why that'd be the first stop. That always be the first stop too.
And now you got
no food. Nobody will say let's go to the richest part. Everybody want to take you to the most slum part of where they know, like, bro, you don't even be over here no more. You know, yeah.
Everything looks new to you.
Yeah, like, oh, I know that right there still live. Yeah, bro, you know it's the same BS going on the time you left. So I don't know why we always want to take people to the first part of where it goes down there. So yeah, he was like, and this is why I'm older, mature, and I done seen stuff happen to people for no reason. So he's like, you want to go to my hood? I said, no. Like, no, I don't want to go to, y'all got 12 inches of snow. That's already throwing me off. It was 80 degrees before I got back at the crib. Now, first thing I hear is 12 inches of snowstorm. I'm like, yo, what the? This is going to be a depressing 2 weeks off the rim.
Damn.
12 inches. I ain't even got a coat. So we had to go to Walmart and buy me a coat. I'm looking crazy. They look at me like, why you got on shorts? I'm like, bro, we was just grilling outside. Like, it was 80 degrees at the crib. Nobody had on pants.
Bro.
Yeah, so it's like, you see, yes. So it's like but the negative energy is coming off of me, off the plane, off the reel. So these people living this. I'm picking up the Chicago negative energy, getting off the flight. I'm like, it's snowing. I'm smacking my teeth, looking around like, it's picking up. I feel it picking up on me for
That's
no
crazy.
reason. So yo. It's 12 inches of snow. We get off the plane. We go to Walmart first. First thing I said, y'all selling Hennessy at Walmart? I see. Man, yeah. They got Grey Goose and all. You could buy that in Walmart. Yeah.
Word?
That's the first time I seen hardcore, like, top shelf liquor served in Walmart.
Yeah, I've never...
Patron, all that. They got the hard liquor, too. Liquor, like, you know you take a shot, this gonna hit.
Bro, that's crazy.
They had it in the shelf, and they had it right there at the register.
Again, I might sound naive to people. Like, people are just gonna look at this like, how the fuck this motherfucker don't know? But I just don't know. Like,
yeah,
like,
up north, over my house, a whole bunch of more shit that we ain't got in the South. Like, a whole bunch of stuff like that's not going on. Yeah, so they was selling a Hennessy. You could buy. They had fifths, all that, the gallon, all that. So I was like, oh, that was like definitely the first thing. I'm like, dang, this is the first time I'm seeing like this in a normal store. That was my eye opening too. And I've been in Chicago before, but little stuff like that, you be like, what?
Yeah.
So then we leave. We go to his hood. Man, first thing they was like, police is like, it's a one way in, one way out. Police blocking the one way in. They're like, y'all can't come in right now. We like, and my boy like, why not? He was like, we got this whole thing taped off right now. A guy just tried to choke a minor to death. I'm like, yo, exactly. I'm like, and I was just looking like, that's why they want to come to the hood. Like, I'm like, the whole neighborhood is taped off in yellow tape. They not letting people in. Because they said, man, trying to choke to death a minor. I said, what y'all got going? In 12 inches of snow. We got snowstorm. We got hand-on-hand combat homicide. We got Hennessy and Walmart. This is the first one. I'm like, welcome to Chirac. Like, yeah, exactly. I'm like, and this is my second time being here.
Damn.
Yeah, so it's like, what in the donkey Kong y'all got? I'm like, man, where my bulletproof vest at? It is to the ceiling. It's like, yo, I'm really in Iraq war right here. So then we go to his crib, it's safe and sound. We good. Nice home, nice neighborhood. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's all that. So it was just like, that was cool. And then like another experience, like, so I branched off for like 3 days I stayed with him, his family. I'm like, okay, this is cool and everything. Like, this is a little bit on the outskirts of Chicago. So this is like if somebody was saying like they live in Charlotte, but they probably stay in like Noda. I mean, not Noda. What's a place that's like real Weddington.
Weddington, okay, yeah.
Let's say you stay in West. It's like, okay, it's a little, I could breathe out here. It's like on that, yeah.
I could breathe.
Look over my shoulder out here. So it was nice, but then when I got with my family, they stayed a little bit in the hood part, the regular where it go down. It was so bad, man. It was like, yo, this was funny. So they took me out a couple of places. They took me some food spots. They got some good gyros. That's what they call. Okay, best ones I ever had in Chicago. Yeah, that and their pizza.
Yeah, but that doesn't sound compelling with everything you ever told me. I'm good, dog.
It's so bad in the rack. So around like, it get like 5 o'clock. I done took a nap or whatever off the gyros and ate 2 of them. Took a nap. I'm like, all right, it's time to go outside. Let's play ball. Where we at with it? They're like, what you mean? I was like, where we going, man? It's the night. Let's get to it. Yeah, it's like 6, 7 o'clock. I'm like, yeah, what we on? And I'm so used to being in the South, turning up, having fun my whole time. Like when it get time, we at 7 o'clock, we rearrange. Well, we about to meet up at this house party, this pregame. We outside.
Yeah.
So I'm like, where we at with it? And they like, we ain't at with nowhere. And they was like, what you need though? I was like, what you mean? They was like, you not going nowhere, but whatever you need, we'll go get it and bring it back. I was like, man, I want some, everybody know I like smoke. I'm like, nah, I want to smoke something. They was like, what else you want? I was like, give me a bottle of this. And they was like, all right. So they left, came back, gave me more than what I asked for with the tree, and then they got me a big gallon of what I wanted to drink. And I was just like, I couldn't go with y'all. They was like, bro, because at 7 o'clock, you don't need to be with us where we going. And I was just like, dang. That's what, in the South, that ain't normal.
Yeah.
But the fact that they know I ain't from here, got this outgoing personality, they don't even want me out in the city having fun, because it's like, you don't know what goes on. It goes down. So I didn't understand at the time, but now that I got older, I respect it, because like, okay, they made sure my little young turn butt wasn't on the scene. Your personality
would have gotten you in trouble then. Dang.
Even not even on no bad stuff, just like always being a people's person and always talking to people. It was like, nah, whatever you need though, we'll get it, bring it back to you. But it was like, you can't be. And every night it was like that. It was just like, it wasn't no like they'll come back and chill, we kick it, we still have time. I'm like, we roll that up, pull up, we be having It was like, yeah, I was cool with that, but
You
it was
just can't be outside.
Yeah, they was like, nah, we ain't outside with it. And I was like, oh, okay. What it's like, this is what Chicago is.
Dang, you know, Xavier, I hate to cut it off so short, but my camera's cut off. Bro, you gave me, I don't know, this is gonna go crazy. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. I'm just like what?
Yeah. I appreciate it, man.
No, bro. Thank you for joining me. You're gonna have to do it again because
you
didn't finish your story.
Part 2.
Alright, guys. If you stayed this long, make sure you guys hit that like button, comment, and make sure you guys subscribe. And we'll catch you guys in the next one. Xavier again. You know, we'll catch you on the next one. So peace.
Peace. Man, that was fun, man.
Watch me take control. 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 Watch me take control.